Guys, where are you going? Ah. Okie dokie. Oh dear. You can come on back now. Oh, here we go. Hello, everybody.
What's this for?
What? Dragget, get your ass up here.
What's this for?
What the hell? That's wonderful.
Next to the angry badger?
Yes. Okay.
Your bucket is almost as tall as you.
Oh, what?
Look, if you put it up a little higher, your bucket.
All right. Are you ready?
No.
No? Ah.
Something about this works.
They'll never know the difference.
Where's the lady with the googly eyes? We need
No googly eyes on the top hat.
Oh, not the hat on the bucket.
That's fine.
Put it back
Actually,
on. People won't recognize you.
I know it worked once.
Okay,
Hold on, you got googly eyes?
Hey.
We need them. It goes on everything.
Oh my god. Just don't kick any wires. Everything might break. Explosions.
Explode.
Should I-
Oh, definitely big ones. These guys, I can't see the front, so you get to put them on film. Just two big ones.
Should I start it?
Yes.
Almost.
All right. Almost?
This needs eyes
not
too.
the hat.
Oh, your hat needs eyes. Like
No, not the
Mad
hat.
Hatter.
That's the,
Oh, okay, good.
now we can watch the
That
audience watch
Be
us.
nice to the hat.
Hi, Pat.
He's lost weight.
I thank you. Go fuck yourself.
Thank you very much.
I'm sorry, that's not the proper response. Hey, Path. Shut up, Path.
Sitting there going, that's not the first
All right.
time I've
Okay.
done that.
Now it's alcohol.
Ready?
Yes.
Ready? All right, here we go.
You
here we
said
go.
that 4 times.
Yeah, he wants to actually do the thing.
Okay. Hello, welcome to the Dragget Show. That's Dragon and Fair together. I'm Xander. This is Alkali.
I'm not here!
We're at Motor City FoderCon 2018. Woo!
Motor City FoderCon?
Shut up. Motor City for. I should have just said MCFC.
That's right, Motor City FoderCon, where we shoot all of you out of a cannon. Especially you.
What's
What?
the insurance for those human launching cannons?
No, actually, significantly less than paying for driving a car around inside of a hotel.
Introductions.
Let's start over here, guys. We have a few guests with us up on the panel. At this side, your guest of honor, ladies and gentlemen, Pat Aida! Woo! Yeah! Oh, he's so sexy! Hey. Guys, this gentleman over here fingering a bottle.
I can't get the thing. I can't get the. Help me!
Yeah,
Can't get the
absolutely. One
wrapper
second.
off?
Get drip.
Oh,
Careful.
oh. Yeah, I will absolutely help you. Here you go.
Okay.
You're helped. This is
Well,
mine.
first off, this was tied to the bottle. Why? What is this?
It's a cork.
Why?
Oh, right. This is Kage, guys. He's going to finish it.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
No, this is yours. This is mine.
No.
This is a gift. It is a gift.
The gift for the family. Oh, whoa, so pretty.
Welcome to the religion.
Let's talk about what Alkali was doing in my room.
Okay, and I apologize. Let me give this back to him. Shut the fuck up. Ladies and gentlemen, Uncle Kage! We're going to skip over to the other side of the table, ladies and gentlemen. He drove all night to get here and went through some kind of weird vortex. We call it Ohio. He calls it, why the fuck am I driving through this state? Ladies and gentlemen, Boozy! You should recognize him from the Dragget Show, ladies and gentlemen. We have Dragor!
This is my icky human suit.
About to come up to the stage, but hopefully not fall down while getting on it, standing around thinking that he's not... Where are you? Why are you taking so long? Ladies and gentlemen, Lord Pandan!
You want to do that again?
No, not this time. There's no chair for me.
Dez is the... bring that one up. Dez is the reason we pay so much in insurance.
I got a question.
Yes.
The sound table back there, do
Over
they have
here.
the Mr.
Ellie's
Clean
like,
angle?
They probably have everything. They are the greatest AV crew. One more time, guys, for AV. Let's give it up. who was in the room where all the beer was last night? Not my room, but the actual, what's that room called?
The beer room.
Beer room. Sponsors Lounge. Who was in Sponsors Lounge last night? Good, then if you were there, you can join me. AV. Here's to fucking AV, fucking AV, fucking AV. Here's to fucking AV, the best of us all. They eat. Nope, we shouldn't say that on this panel.
We should say that on this panel.
Shit. Something about masturbation. We'll skip that part. Here's to fucking AV. They drink like a bitch. So drink, motherfucker, drink, motherfucker, drink, motherfucker, drink.
This isn't IFC. What are you doing?
Oh, we need they can't hear you. What?
I think that is probably the first time in his life Alkali has ever said, we'll skip the part about masturbation.
He calls that foreplay.
I'm lonely.
It really kind of scared me because we were backstage and all of a sudden the lights went down. I was like, oh my God, I'm going blind. Mom was right.
Finally.
What was it? I think I was unlucky enough to have a bastard friend who figured out how to masturbate before me. And that motherfucker's like, dude, you gotta try this. It's amazing. The next day, I'm like, oh my God, last night, I finally did. He's like, okay, now just so you know, once you do it 100 times, your dick falls off. So I'm like, oh my God, I was freaking out. The next day I went up to him, you're full of shit. Think about
Would
it.
you like to switch seats? Just
For $20, I mean, yeah.
Oh my God, half 20? You only charged 10 last night.
You know.
so what's this show about?
The
Wait a
drag-
minute. Who's the guy next to you?
Oh, here's the.
Oh, I'm
that's it.
Xander. This is Alkali. That's it.
I'm not here.
He's not here.
Again.
I do love, we do these things. I'm like, Xander, how do you want me to introduce you? He's just like, just don't forget me.
But he's the funny one.
Exactly.
No.
You have no idea. So who here actually listens to the Dragget Show, our studio episodes?
Yay.
Let me give you an idea of how it works when we're about to record an episode. I walk into the house. I've just come home from work. I'm bleeding for some reason. The car squealed to a stop outside, and I've hit the fire pit, which I refuse to put away. I walk into the house, and he goes, we're going to do a Dragget Show episode tonight. And I go, fantastic. Do you have topics? And then he pulls out his phone and does a Google search for anything but porn. And then we talk about porn. This is the reason the Dragget Show happens at all. Let's get a huge round of applause for the guy who makes it happen, Xander.
And how many episodes are you on now?
We are, what episode are we?
195?
We are
Something
5.
ridiculous.
So that means soon we're going to have a new CD of the best. It's not the best.
It's just the silence, it's the cuts.
That I've always been into like those big grandiose jokes. I'm like, what if we put out a CD? Just start it with one of our bits, but the end of it, we pretend that it cut and it's just us having a conversation over dinner. Like the most boring shit, but we're fucking the entire time. They can't see it because it's on CD. Guys, would you buy that? Yeah. You are sick.
It's better in theory.
Yeah, it doesn't work in reality.
The joke or the sex?
Dude, we have theoretical sex. I divided by 0.
Anyway, I feel like
The idea of it doesn't work in reality. Would be
I'm a
like most of our
scientist. I had
fetishes.
to.
All right, guys, I need to tell you the first 3 things that came up on Uncle Kage's search for anything but porn.
Wait, 1 T or 2?
Shut
One
up.
T,
One
one
T.
T.
The first result, everything but porn. 2 T's. Second result, anything but clothes on Pornhub. And the last one, everything but professional anal fisting porn.
What is, you mean professional in that it's your...
Well, they're
never
very
mind.
good. They're trained.
Apparently.
They've gone up from journeyman status.
Do you get a degree in that?
you know,
Dude,
You go to?
this is true. There's a professional wrestler right now that they can use his shirt because all it says is "Get these hands."
What?
actually, no, anyone who was here last night for I Comedy Better When I Had of You, we all know what professional anal is. That's when Uncle Kage gets a bunch of dildos delivered to a con and throws them at the subcontractors until one of them bends over and just takes it.
Okay, that is business confidential information. You are not supposed to be. Where's my lawyer?
Over here.
I got nothing to add to that.
Not in this state.
Oh.
Careful though, if you're throwing chances at him, you're gonna get a attempted murder charge. Just one guy out there. I'm sorry, sir. We're gonna have to charge extra $20. He just flings a giant horse dick at him. Oh my God, that's how we should do trials.
Yes!
Just horse cock fighting.
Isn't that how they do it in Kentucky?
No, but they have to be related to the cock. I'm sorry. Actually, I'm now thinking of it like more of like a cartoon, like a giant cartoon. Bam! It just crushes him, and then he comes out as an accordion. But saying horny. Sorry.
Henry, the 8-foot dildo.
Oh my God! I forgot about Henry. Oh, Henry. Oh, I didn't.
Named Henry?
No, I don't think Kage knows about Henry. Boozy hasn't been around long enough.
Kage does not want to know about Henry.
Oh, don't worry, we won't tell you. Cover your ears. So I'm keeping your hands down. So we had a panel at this weird convention. It was called Anthrocon. Yeah, you need more. You need more. It was the improv panel, and for some reason, your audience came up with Henry. What they were assuming was under the tablecloth for Bad Dragon's booth. They thought Bad Dragon had made a table-sized dildo, and the rest of the night they discussed who would be able to take it, and your name came up. So I have a question for you, Kage. How's Henry?
That is business confidential information.
Very good.
I do have Patreon questions here.
Oh, we have questions.
Yeah, people who give us $10 a month can ask us questions on this stupid thing. Shelly,
Hi, Shelly.
what's the weirdest thing you've done with a toothbrush? Oh,
Huh?
Okay, fuck you. Fuck you. There
Well,
wasn't.
not brush your teeth because some bastard went to the dentist and spent 3 hours there.
They made a mistake.
What?
They
What,
they're-
wrong hole? Why? Well, no, they had to make a hole first.
For him?
Fuck you. There's a
First dentist got lost. Is that the problem?
there's a terrible downside to having good alcohol tolerance, and that is with painkillers. They gave me local anesthetic, and apparently it wore off just in time for them to go digging for the nerves.
Oh my God.
And the gentleman, who was very calm throughout the entire thing, like, oh, could you feel that?
$30.
All right, well, give me another moment because there's a piece of metal right next to your bone right now. I was like, don't worry about the smoke.
Did you still have to make the awkward conversation while they were drilling?
No,
the
they
nerves?
stopped talking to me when they realized that they didn't want to hear what I was going to say.
So, is your dentist like mine where they let you have the full Comcast digital TV remote while they're doing it?
No, my dentist was more along the lines of a furry. The first thing he said is, you open up wide enough, are you gay?
Whoa!
What's that?
That is Boxhead. Hello, Boxhead. Awoo, I'm looking for Becky. I got you blue and yellow. God damn it.
Where's your stick? Oh wait, don't answer that question.
It's a meme. Just accept
No,
it.
no.
Okay.
It's a meme.
Funnily enough,
So what's the
with this
worst thing
question-
you've done with a toothbrush?
Well, brush my teeth, but here's the thing. I literally, this morning, went to take a brand new toothbrush out of the packaging, and it snapped right at the base of the bristles.
Whoa!
So I'm like, I just literally had to brush my teeth with just holding the bristles. Like,
Oh my god.
'cause I'm like, I'm not gonna not brush my teeth.
Right.
But I'm like, because it just, literally right at the base of the head, and it just snapped. I'm just like, great. So,
I've totally imagined you taking like a pill, like, cleanliness.
like just swishing my mouth with the bristles just to see if that cleans them.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like this is the right panel of people to ask this. Has anyone found creative uses for the Sonicare vibrating toothbrushes?
Yeah. No.
Creative uses.
Creative uses for them.
I wouldn't
Wait,
call
wait,
it that creative. We're furries.
That's in the manual now. Didn't you read the fine print?
Wait,
No.
Are you serious? Like,
I hope not! That'd be-
get creative.
I want to see it the other way. I want to see the magic wand have an attachment for a toothbrush.
Yeah. Amazon like suggests attachments. Well.
If you get this as an add-on,
I want everyone who's bought this Oral-B toothbrush has also bought this magic wand and lube. And then some stupid parent's like, oh, that's much cheaper than toothpaste, and now little Bobby's a whore.
And dentist porn.
Dentist porn. Good old dentist porn.
Good old dentist porn.
Doesn't
They all
exist.
involve knocking out. What? Sorry.
Oh, you're a...
yeah, it does.
Oh, God, he's looking up dentist porn.
Oh no!
So the worst with the toothbrush, everyone knows it's really easy to use a toothbrush to clean the grout. That's standard. You're not supposed to put it back.
I have another question.
Please.
Draco Silverclaw.
Hey, Draco.
What's the best April Fool's joke that has ever been played on you?
I can't go with was played on me, but it was done to my dorm. We had it was 2 people per bedroom until the middle room, which had 3 people, and a gentleman who lived in there was conspiracy theory Charlie. Like, everything was a conspiracy. Aliens existed. His mom was an alien. Like, everything wrong with this kid. And for April Fools, they took a super soaker, filled it with as many broken, what do you call those things? Glow sticks as they could. Filled it with this, and just sprayed it under the door. Called the dorm room, and he picked up in the middle of the night, just said, "We're listening," and that was it. This kid, I was not awake for it, but the hour afterwards, when I got woken up, I realized how glorious it must have been because he stepped in the glowing green liquid, and there were footprints all over the door, on the wall, into the bathroom where he obviously urinated. It was like one of the worst family circuses I've ever seen. Family circus of terror. So, yeah, that was a pretty damn good one.
Little Billy goes to college.
And aliens abduct him. That's a good one, guys. What's your April Fool's story? You're a lawyer.
Yeah,
Holy
no shit.
crap,
Come on,
lawyer.
yeah, something.
What did somebody sue somebody over for an April Fool's joke?
God, I wish my clients joked when they called me. The best April Fool's joke. Have you guys know the one with the saran wrap?
Wait, no.
Oh, yeah, when you suffocate a guy?
No.
Oh, not that
That's
one?
funny.
I wish that client had been joking when he called me. You take a piece of saran wrap, you put it under the toilet seat, you touch that.
Oh.
I was in college and I was drinking heavily, and my roommate thought that would be hilarious. The problem is, when you drink heavily in college, you drink stuff like Natty Ice.
Oh.
Have you ever drank a lot of Natty Ice? You know what happens when you drink a case of Natty Ice in one night? It all comes out the back
Oh no!
in roughly the same consistency that it went in.
Jesus Christ!
So on April 1st, I went into the bathroom, flew it open, and sat down, and immediately incurred a $500 cleaning fee.
Holy!
This
Holy
is the
shit.
Dragget Show, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Home for high-class, mature entertainment.
Very
We
classy.
don't celebrate April Fools at my house anymore.
Oh.
Oh my God.
What happened?
Back there next to the cardboard cutout, I thought it was another cardboard cutout. Then it moved.
I will admit, the cardboard cutout has been fucking with me all weekend because it does have follow you eyes, and I was drunk last night and we almost got into a fight.
I think that cardboard cutout has more followers than most of us.
Yeah, probably.
I know it's been to more cons.
It really makes you think and drink, which rhymes. Path, what's your April Fool's story?
Someone told me Trump was president.
Oh.
That was cruel. That was cruel.
It's a waking nightmare for us all. Dez, April Fool's. You're a pharmacist. You had to kill somebody.
I really got nothing for April Fool's.
Wait. Can you tell us your rap name?
My rap name?
Don't you remember your rap name?
Oh, we
Or
were
you
pretty.
too
I have a
wasted.
concussion from Friday.
No.
Oh, shit.
We came up with a rap name for him, but we were like beyond drunk.
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
even remember his rap
Was it-
name.
Big Pharma.
Big
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 Pharma.
Pharma, thank you.
Pharma. I love it when they call me Big Pharma.
Oh, fucking
Throw your
thanks.
scripts in the A. Oh, shit.
Kaga, you got a good April Fool's story?
Yes, but I can't tell you.
Oh.
And
I am a
who's that?
chemist. The statute of limitations is not yet expired.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
That makes it sound like you were involved in MFF a few years ago.
I can assure you I was not. Because if I had been, it would have been done right, okay?
I just
That was the clumsiest damn attempt I've ever seen.
I love, this is not one we tell often, but I want to let you guys know this. Fire alarms are a thing in the furry fandom. These things happen, and some of us have become jaded to them. Don't ever become jaded to the alarm. You hear the alarm, you go out, because MFF, we were in my room. I had a schedule much like I have this weekend. It was the first time the entire weekend myself and my friends had sat down together. Yeah, you were there, absolutely.
Had satin?
Satin.
Satin
Yes,
down.
we always cover the room in a nice thin layer of satin.
Okay.
In case you visit, it would be appropriate for His Majesty.
Thank you.
Of course. So there we are. We had literally just finished the Chicago toast. The here's to you, here's to me. Down to the shot. Boo! 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 4 people at the same time went, nope, and poured themselves another drink. But I was on staff that year, and my radio ban was over, so I had a radio in the room. And I can succumb to peer pressure, too. So I'm like, all right, and I turned on the radio, and we're sitting in there, and the line that came over the radio that made us realize it was time to go was, guys, there has been a chemical incident. My friends, without missing a beat, did they listen to me? Did they go for the door? Nope. Each of them grabbed 2 bottles of booze and said, this one might be a while. I finally went through my entire bar that weekend. No idea who drank any of it, but I was getting reports from MFF. Yeah, people had all these bottles of booze. Nice bottles, too. And I'm just like, I gotta go.
I love how the crowd was all people with bottles of booze and nobody grabbed a coat.
No one grabbed.
Yeah. You mean the guy in the spandex suit didn't have
no.
a coat?
My favorite was Rakesh, the skinny little shit who complains about cold all the time. He went in 3 bottles of hard cider, like really big, really fat, just bundles them in his arms, and when he said, you're gonna freeze out there, he goes, there's no time, and ran.
Oh, God. Alright, try another?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, where did we leave off here?
Right there.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Dan Wolfar? There you go. What is the
Hey,
most,
Dan.
What is the
Thank
most memorable?
Oh, you're going bad.
Ooh, what is the most memorable time that you misheard an innocent statement and thought it was sexual?
5 minutes ago?
Well, that's this whole
1
panel.
second ago.
I don't know if I don't know if I have anything like that, unfortunately. I mean,
I had just gotten off a train.
okay.
I had to stop in the restroom before continuing my bike commute.
Uh-huh.
In the stall next to me was clearly a dad helping his little kid.
Oh no.
Now, I had headphones in, so I didn't know what was going on, but between songs, all I heard was him going, no, that doesn't go there.
Good Lord.
We're gonna go back to my college days really fast. 2 doors down from me, I thought I might have found someone because late one night I'm walking the halls and I hear from the room, fag, fag. I'm like, oh, into dirty talk, screwing. So I started hitting on him the next day, got a little weirded out, found out he was a gamer and was screaming lag.
Oh Jesus.
Yep. They all found out I was gay in the worst way.
You like want to fight? Hey, motherfucker! Like what? No, no.
Hey, are you into latency? Because if you were a girl, you'd be late. Oh, shit.
Here's my respawn point. All right.
What's it? Troll
Trolling.
troll
Oh,
the...
troll the respawn.
Troll the
Jeremy.
respawn, Jeremy. Troll the respawn.
That's from what the hell?
Kimmy saves the world. No.
Unbreakable Kimmy
Unbreakable.
Schmidt.
Kimmy
Unbreakable
Schmidt.
Kimmy Schmidt. Guys, once again, another very underrated show. If you missed 30 Rock, they went way beyond with it. Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, really fun.
All right. One more. Erner.
Erner. That's how we say his name.
What are your favorite movie monsters? The three-headed monster from
Ghidorah.
Monty Python.
Ah.
And us, but yes. Oh, that one.
Ghidorah. No, from Monty Python, that was the dreaded black beast of.
Oh, yes, that's my favorite. Because the animator died of a fatal heart attack. And
The
predicted
cartoon
my
terror
future.
was no more.
What?
That's how it goes.
He's an animator!
Yeah, I know.
But Xander, the difference is when you die in the middle of an animation, it's going to be the worst case of blue balls.
Oh no. Well, you can't fap and animate at the same time. Unless
You
I
got
had
two
another
hands.
arm, which what?
Is that what your artist assistant position is for?
Yes.
You were distracted by string.
Yes. String theory.
He's not a cat. Wait.
My theory is it gets me more booze.
Here's a random question, Path. What's your name come from?
Oh God, it's a Windows environmental variable. So I used to be on IRC, and I used to go by Ed the Hyena, and I realized there's other Ed Hyenas. In fact, there's one on staff here. That Ed, by the way, I was Ed the Hyena on Prodigy, and he was for America Online. He came over to Prodigy to yell at me because I had his freaking name.
Oh my God.
So technically, he's the first furry I ever met because we both came into fandom afterwards. But on IRC, sometimes if you knew too many people, you got too many windows. So I needed a hiding name, and one of them, I just changed my Windows environmental variable that says, like, here's your environmental path. Now my name is Path. You meet too many people that way, and you are stuck with that goddamn name for the rest of your life. That's how I got my name.
It's a good name. It's a very good name.
It's short. I need one syllable names so I can remember them.
That's sad.
Life is hard. Life is hard.
Life is hard and full of forgetfulness.
All right.
You hope. You hope to forget.
You hope.
After this con, I hope to forget so much.
Dude, we've been working with you on that. How many drinking panels have you done with
I
me?
drank myself to sleep last night.
Yes,
I was,
you
like,
did.
On one panel here.
This is great. So after getting off stage with us last night, his friend came up to us like, take this so he can't drink it, and gave me the rest of the tequila that I had given to him. Path walks up and he goes, is that tequila? Like, it's your tequila. And he looks at me in this confused, deer in the headlights looks, and slowly reaches around and goes, well, you didn't get my wallet, and just kind of sauntered away. And that's when I knew that he wouldn't be up for the fursuit parade this morning.
I didn't know there was one this morning.
There you go. Yeah, you were pretty gone last night. That was pretty impressive. But that being said, he deserves a round of applause. He has been keeping up with me the entire weekend drinking, and that is no small thing.
Don't do it. Don't do it, kids.
Hooray, alcoholism?
Yeah.
Hey, anything that's 12 steps isn't worth it, right? I'm so terrified.
That's another question from Skylar Ringtail.
Hey, Skylar.
These days, it seems everyone's lacking a little hope. What gives you hope, be it in the world of fandom or just in your own life?
Xander.
They launched a fucking car into space.
Yes.
Ah.
That does give us hope. But Xander, you have something that gives you hope?
I have something specific that gives me hope.
Yes.
Anytime I feel down, I see anything involving the inflatable T-Rex. I just look up any video, and I end my stand-up with it now. I say we should just try to elect inflatable T-Rex for president, because it just, I don't care, right?
At this point, yeah. How do we do anyway?
There is nothing more disconcerting than being in the middle of a panel, looking over at the door, and the inflatable T-Rex is standing in the doorway staring at you. That happened twice in North Carolina.
That was our Carolina con.
At one point, though, he must not have been too excited because he was starting to deflate a little.
Hold on, if you were defending someone, would that help them or not if they wore it in court?
Oh my god.
Like, I couldn't sentence that person. Well, I guess it depends, but...
You should sentence this T-Rex to death. Objection! They've already been sentenced to death.
To the tar
The
pit.
asteroid took care of it.
So that's double jeopardy then.
Yeah,
He's got to be let
yeah.
go. Yeah.
You can't execute the T-Rex twice, Your Honor.
I really want you to use, I'm sorry, Your Honor, objection, he's extinct.
I just picture another inflatable T-Rex on the stand with a hat overrolled.
Yeah,
I wish
eventually...
there were more lawyers in this room because I have so many one-liners, but none of you are going to understand what they mean.
Do one. Just give us
Try one.
No T-Rex post facto.
Oh, they're just laughing because
Yeah,
they think.
that would be wonderful if you had a law degree.
All right, so everyone, that's your homework. If you would really quick go grab a law degree, our newest comedian will be taking over the show.
Don't worry, guys. Cooley's right down the street. Apparently, you can get one for like $3 and a coupon.
Hold on, there's a coupon involved? I'm in.
A what?
Oh my
Coupon.
God, you would be a
Coupon.
terrifying
like a
lawyer.
monster from Final Fantasy.
It sounds like it.
No, it sounds like
It's a monster
side
with
quest.
diet.
Shut up.
Because whenever he has coupons, he has to go buy shit.
Wild coupon
He'll
has
come
appeared.
home with 3 packages of Cheetos, and they were on sale, and our cupboard's just full.
It's
of
a religious
shit.
thing. Leave
It
him alone.
is.
This is how
It's a
you get a
religious
child.
thing.
No, this is how you get a child. Print up a fake coupon for a Chinese baby and give it to him.
Oh my
Walk in
god.
the
He might eat the baby.
I had a
space.
I had a manufacturer's coupon that came specifically for in the mail, and I was giggling because it was buy one, get one free, but the coupon did not have a limit on Ben & Jerry's ice cream. This son of a bitch burned it. He didn't rip it up, and you, the person who was like, hey, could you do me a favor and do the dishes? You will put them in the sink and then you're done. That is the end. No, he knew to burn it where the fucking code reader was. He took care of this fucking thing. He shot the ashes into space in some car that went up there. But he probably saved my life because there are very large shopping carts at Jewel.
What kind of worked? Because you weren't so much mad that I was burning the coupon as you were mad that I had fire in the house.
Yes.
You're a dragon.
Yeah.
I have so much insurance on my home.
Including driving a car inside.
Yes, they keep doing that to me. But I will never repair the squeaky floors.
Oh yeah, your fucking floors are loud as hell. You
It's
have
always-
to be.
I try to tiptoe upstairs to use the restroom in the middle of the night, and I'm like, waking the house, waking the house.
Yeah. And his guest room is in the basement. He has situated the bed exactly underneath those floorboards, so that anytime somebody goes, what the fuck? Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but did you do your civic duty and make use of the fact that the vent goes from your room up to theirs?
Oh no. Yeah.
Now I know.
Hey, Dragor,
Yeah.
you prick. Would you like to tell them the time that you did your civic duty?
Oh, come on. This is supposed to be mature entertainment.
This is very mature.
Anyone who vaguely knows me knows that I'm perpetually 5 as far as humor maturity goes. And yeah, there's his vent that goes between the 2 floors very, very easily. And now I'm gonna put a little bit of this on you. You know me.
I
and
do.
You do know my mate, and you served refried beans anyway. So that happens,
talking
and
about it. I was
that's
trying to
not
send him
the
past.
problem at hand. The problem at hand is, my mate and I have the bedroom and can't see anything, so we're gonna do our thing. But there's an interruption, a horn-sounding interruption. And me, with my complete and utter lack of maturity, that's the funniest thing to possibly happen. Trying to have a nice romantic time with my mate, dead. I giggled into classification. At 3 a.m. And that vent goes from our room in the basement right up into theirs, with me cackling like a moron for 30 minutes.
This motherfucker. Oh, this is what we heard through the vent. And this kept going on and kept going on to the point where Xander wakes up. I'm laying there, he's like, what is going on? They're like, I think they're fucking. I don't know. So in the middle of it, there's finally some silence, and all of a sudden, this motherfucker, and I hear through the vent, his mate, oh, they're communicating.
Who needs Telegram?
These stickers are disgusting.
They're scratch and sniff.
How did I get up here?
I don't know. No, you're stuck. You're stuck.
A reminder that the current topic is hope, and what gives you I now need something that will give me hope again.
I don't want to see that hope poster.
You got a bottle?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's just the Obama hope poster with a butt. All right. Oh, of course it is. All right, we're moving on.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Dragger, what gives you hope?
That I have not heard the funniest fart yet.
Kage, what gives you hope?
Sadly, nothing.
What's the name on the bottle?
Well, this bottle will soon be empty,
Oh no.
just like my future.
Kage, there's always another bottle. The future thing I can't help you with, but there's always another bottle.
That's
good
why I
message.
love furry fandom.
It's a good message for the kids. There's always
There's
another
another bottle. That's the new AA slogan.
Oh, why don't you inform Kage about, we do a Dungeons and Dragons, and one of our reoccurring characters that everyone loves is somehow he gets a 5-year-old child drunk multiple times in the campaign.
It's not my fault. I rolled a 3.
So this is in the game,
In
not
the game.
in the gaming room.
No, in the
no,
go.
no.
Oh, Jesus.
I had to be. Okay, just never mind. That's not actionable, is it?
So,
Why are you asking these questions when we're being recorded?
You're recording this?
I'm sorry.
Oh,
for
shit.
posterity, did you get a child drunk in your house?
I mean,
Why, yes, I did. Oh, look, the police are here. You assholes are worse than my clients. You know why I pulled you over? The weeds in the back, officer.
Wasn't it technically Rolf the guard who threw that to the kid?
Rolf the
yes.
guard did throw the ever-full flask to the child, and then I rolled for an intelligence check, and children are stupid. So he put it in his mouth.
Shit, I could have told you that.
That's how I know I could never be a parent, because I'm not willing to lock up my booze. My booze having a barrier between me and it would be lonely.
My oldest child, when she was younger, the most common phrase you heard in my house was, "Don't lick it." What she got? A paintbrush. Don't lick it. Is that rat poison? Don't lick it.
Everyone else on the panel, do not chime in for phrases. He
Yeah,
doesn't need them.
please. We probably said it. Like, we're sitting in the backyard watching her run around, and we're like, does she have a candy bar or is that dog shit? Sweetie, lick that and tell us what it tastes like.
How's she doing today?
She's the one who, when we took her to her first furry convention, like the little ones, said, "I'm gonna be a kitten, I'm gonna be a shark." I looked at her, I said, "And what's your persona?" She goes, "Which one?" Oh. It had been a week. She has multiple. I said, "What's your primary persona?" Recently, she said, "It's a cat with horns." I said, "Oh, so it's Tian Long."
Oh, he's not here. Okay.
I'm sure he knows. But it is recorded. He'll find it later.
That's the idea.
I do love that you're going to have a very unique problem in the fandom when you have to clear out their college funds to buy fursuits for them.
Oh, how cute. You think I'm saving for them to go to college. These are my kids. They can get scholarships or go to Big Mac U. I'll tell them the same thing that my father told me. You can go to any school you want as long as it's the community college.
you had parents. Whoa. Can I ask another?
Path,
Oh, go ahead.
what gives you hope?
Cute pictures of dogs.
Aww.
From E621.
Oh, Clifford. He's a big red dog.
Oh, that's where Henry comes from.
We do not put ketchup on our dogs in Chicago. I'm just reminding you.
Blue's Clues is looking a little pent up.
Oh no! Is
I
that our
hate-
guy's name, Blue?
I hate you so much.
Did we with Clifford? He's a big red dog.
Yes.
Yes.
Why did you not go with you can fit 3 Teslas on that red rocket?
Oh, yeah, Boozy. You know, this is why I love having you guys up here. You really class up the place. Des, what gives you hope?
My boyfriend.
Oh. Does he have a big red dog?
That is business confidential.
I was afraid he was going to say, "Oh, and he's 65."
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I think
Oh, he's got nothing to do.
the one that gave me hope recently was at First Squared. Somebody came up to me and said, you know, I know how important charity is for the fandom. I don't have a lot to give, but I wanted to give what I could. And it warmed my heart. And they gave us $40. In pennies! In pennies, we receive $40. And I don't want you to know. Banks don't take change much anymore. So I got a faux top hat filled with pennies. I am taking it around to multiple banks looking like a homeless guy, like, will you take these? And the first 3 or 4 banks are like, no, they have to be wrapped up in paper. They have to be. I'm like, okay. So I went all the way back over to my dad's house because I remember there being a Coinstar in the TCF Bank shithole over there. I walked in, like, yep, dump them into the Coinstar. I'm like, excellent. I started to dump out the hat. The hat that was filled to the brim with $40 in pennies and screamed inside the bank as I realized only the top was loose pennies. Everything under it was wrapped up pennies that I then had to stand there unwrapping because TCF doesn't take rolls. So I'm dumping these into the machine and I hear this noise. And I turn towards them and I go, I think you broke the machine. And they said, well, are you putting whole rolls of pennies in there? Like, I'm unwrapping them. They went over to the machine and pulled out so much paper. And this is not a joke. I broke their machine 3 times before I could get through all the change that was given to us at First Squared. And the woman looked over to me and she goes, so, why do you have all this? I go, well, we run a charity and I'm a comedian. She goes, yeah, I'll be honest with you, you're not funny.
Hey, Aquila?
Yes.
Ladies, would you stand up, please?
Gosh, that's them. Give them a round of applause. I know, it's for the story. You guys are amazing. Thank
Speaking
you.
of charity, though,
Thank you.
I have something that I'd like to offer your audience for charity.
Oh, this is terrifying. One moment.
Yes, yes.
Did you find baby Moses?
Well, no, the spiders. I was playing Bible Adventures for the NES on the screen the other night.
The fuck?
Nice.
There is a stage
fuck
where you
did
have to carry
Careful.
baby
Oh my
Moses
God. No,
across the stage,
Yeah.
dodging guards
careful,
and
be careful. I
spiders.
don't know how broken
And
it
if you lose him, and you go to the end of the stage, he comes up and goes, "Great job, but you forgot baby Moses," and makes you play the stage. There was one stage. I must have played it 20 fucking times. I was a little frustrated, and then I realized that not only can you pick up baby Moses, you can pick up the guards and the spiders too. So at one point, baby Moses drowned. And like any good mother, I grabbed the spider and said, "The spider is baby Moses now," and kept running. I never finished that game. I mean, I got all that one.
Oh, this
and then
thing
they
is
came
solid,
I got
that's
to the
why.
end, I'm like, this has to be the last stage. No, there's one more stage. I played 2 seconds, I'm like, fuck it. We're going to the one where Noah's like grabbing animals and throwing them in the ark for a little bit.
I want to see that alternate timeline where Moses is just a spider who comes back.
The best part is at one point I had grabbed baby Moses and the character that you're at falls off the screen. And there was a glitch because it looked like a bird must have grabbed the character of Baby Moses. So all you saw was the top of a head going back and forth across the very bottom of the screen. And it did this for like 5-10 minutes. So at one point I hit the B button to see if it would back out. I figured, okay, we're stuck in that reboot. And you see the top of the head disappear, so I had apparently just chucked Baby Moses out of the blue. And I sat there trying to figure out how to get to restart. And then it goes to the black screen. And I think, okay, so we killed the game. And the text shows up and says, great job, but you forgot Baby Moses. The fucking glitch carried me to the end of the level. Had I just not thrown Moses to his death. And what pisses me off, I don't know if any of you ever went to Sunday school. The story of Moses, he was put in a basket and put in the river and sit down river, right?
Yep.
Okay. The river runs through every fucking level. There's no need to go past any of the goddamn guards. Just put them in the basket, shove them off, go home, have a pizza.
And what will you have on your pizza?
Fucking not ham, apparently.
Dude, 2 of everything.
Oh, nice.
That whole story sounded like.
I want red sauce, but only on this side and this side.
The
Hey,
firstborn
story
child of
sounded
the
like the
pizza.
Bible is told by Stephen King. And now I really want to see that.
So Alkali, you remember Antler Crossroads East, right?
Yeah.
You remember how there was a gentleman there who made T-shirts, very nice airbrush T-shirts?
Yeah.
And you may have realized, remember Grandma Kage got one.
Yes, she did. It was awesome.
Of Kage with
Oh,
his
you brought the
face.
Grandma Kage t-shirt?
No.
Fantastic.
No, I paid $55 and I got my own special T-shirt.
Ah!
No! No!
So, let me just say very quickly to the audience, the opening bid is $55.
Oh, man.
What have you done? What hell hath you wrought?
I don't know, but if anybody out there wants it, give money to charity.
What size is it?
I don't know.
What size is it?
I probably said make it the biggest one they have.
3XL.
That's the biggest one they had.
You can use it as a bed sheet. But no! 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 Damn it! No!
Did charity take credit cards?
No!
The charity does have a PayPal address.
Oh, there you go.
I'll put 55 down for it.
Oh, son of a shit!
We got any better than 55 out there?
60.
60 right over there. We got better than 60.
Do you still accept pennies?
No!
Only if Alkali's the one taking them to the bank.
Son of a... They know me now!
Ah, shit, it's the penny Jew.
Don't forget the top half, the magical penny Jew.
That's your new porn star name, dude.
We're at 60. By the way, in case you can't read the lettering there, it says all Kale Dad Collide.
What?
Oh, bad collide, yeah.
Oh, son of a shit!
Well done. Are we still bidding?
Oh, but I don't know. The offer's at 60 right now.
I'll put 70 down for it.
70.
Why?
The offer's at 70. Does anybody want to beat 70?
80.
80, right over there. The offer's at 80.
95.
Oh,
The offer's at 95 for the all Kale Dad Collide t-shirt.
This is going to be so bad.
Yes.
100.
100 over there for the all Kale Dan Collide t-shirt. Do I hear better than 100?
Unfortunately, there's only $95 in my bank.
That was on.
All right, so 100 going once.
Somebody loan me $20.
Okay.
Okay, 115.
120.
Oh,
120. The bid's at 120 for the all Kale Dad Collide t-shirt. You can wear it to annoy him. Make sure to wear it the first square next year.
No!
Hey, Xander, do you want this shirt?
You can wear it in bed with him.
No! No! No!
135.
What the shit? You're... Oh my god, are you buying this to make me wear it on your show?
135.
Son of a fuck! 150! Motherfucker!
Right over there.
Oh, Jesus.
155.
160.
160.
Toe, what are you doing?
175.
Oh, Holy shit.
I know he's not.
It is pretty.
It's pretty.
Pretty.
You are so blind.
Get one of those giant teddy bears, put it on it, then put it across the bed while you masturbate.
Oh,
There we go!
How much teddy bear Tom over square?
Oh my god.
Not for that.
I have a pouch.
Makes a good night down.
it does.
Turn it into a Nakamura.
195.
It's a 195. I like that. Turn it into a Nakamura. Just soak a bunch of cotton and whiskey and tequila. You can get the ultimate alkaline smell.
Yeah. 200.
Oh my god. Tobe.
Dang.
Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Oh my god.
215.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with you guys?
220.
Ah.
A lot is wrong with us.
The bid is at what's the $220. Do we hear better than 220?
I think so. Hang on.
What is happening?
I got paid Friday. I can keep going.
235. There's more them than there are of you.
The bid's at $235. Do I hear better than $235? What is apparently your new sex toy, Kage?
245.
$245 for your new sex toy.
Good lord.
That's not.
We need another 10. Someone. I'm out of 10.
That's also 246.
$246 is the bid.
You know better.
But we don't have any more money.
250.
$250 is the bid for the Alkali t-shirt. Do we have better than $250 for the top-hatted Jew staring at you? Make sure to wear it home to family holidays.
275.
$275 for the Alkali t-shirt. $280 right over there.
285.
$285 is the bid.
Don't break it this time.
$209. I think if you get to $300, he's just gonna pass out.
No. Don't do
$290
this.
is the bid.
Don't do this, guys.
We have 185.
Can I add on to Patreon to whatever you got up there?
I don't know.
This is for the charity.
So what's the current bid?
290?
Yep.
Bid's at 290.
Help.
You poor thing.
310.
Bids at $310 for the Alkali t-shirt. 310. Bids at $310 for this wonderful portrait, very lifelike, all Kale Dad Kalai, 3X Alkali t-shirt. 310 going once.
I'll fold.
310 going twice. Sold $310.
You have to wear it.
Oh, he's gotta wear it.
I'll be right back.
Oh,
All right, so what's the next
Going back to
question?
the earlier topic, that gives me hope.
I do have.
Yeah!
Even though he lost, we have a Patreon question from Tove right here. What? He did a great job. What's the most embarrassing thing you did while in school? That's a good one.
Oh God! Well, which level of school are we talking about?
Any level.
'Cause, man, I did embarrassing shit like in elementary school, in high school, in college, in law school.
Okay, what is an embarrassing thing you did that other people remember?
You know, I'm not really sure if any of us remember that.
Pat, got anything?
I think just existing was awkward enough for me in high school, to be honest with you.
I can't. I'm trying to think of something.
There was a creative writing / like short story writing class I was in, and still closeted me thought it would be a great idea to write an entire scene that is nothing but gay sex innuendos.
And no one laughed. Not a single person laughed. And, like, it wasn't creative or subtle or anything. Like, at one point, "pound me" was said 3 times in a row.
Jesus Christ.
You know what's sad though is you know why nobody laughed? Because they were all sitting there going, well, I mean, he's gay and we know this, but how do we tell him? Is he trying to come out?
You know, at that point when I wrote that, I had only done something far more risky.
Yeah!
I love that he tucked it in too. He tucked it in. So
Hey, Acolyte, turn over here.
How you doing?
Much better now that's going on Twitter.
Share the stream!
Oh, they saw. They can see it.
Oh, where's the camera? I don't
It's
know.
over there.
It's
It's
behind
over there.
Dez.
Yeah, it's on the laptop.
Actually, Dez is kind of giving the Dez.
Yeah, you're doing this.
I don't care.
Don't care. There you go.
Okay.
Hey
That's
guys,
what the audience wants, new faces.
That's the best thing.
a moment ago we asked what gives us hope.
Turn this way. There you are.
The fact that you guys, as the furry fandom, would pay $300+ for a joke. That will always give me hope.
I know a man that flew cross country just to prove he would dive into a ball pit.
Yeah. It was a nice ball pit, too.
Okay. So
Did you get anything from it?
Well, I sure as hell didn't get an hour's
10
worth of
minutes.
time. I'm a little pissed about that one. It's like I fell in the ball pit. There was something wet at the bottom, and I went, well, this is enough, isn't it? Somebody was like, isn't every furry convention a ball pit? I'm going only if you know the right room parties.
What the shit, Lana?
The only embarrassing thing I can think of is we had acting class and we were told to do a dialogue in a creative way. So me and my partner thought the genius idea of having a very serious conversation while we were doing synchronized pool dancing, or what is that called? You know,
Synchronized swimming?
synchronized swimming. That was it.
Synchronized pole dancing.
Yeah, it's just as stupid
So
as you
swimming
thought.
is now known as pool dancing.
Pool dancing.
Pool dancing. Money coffin.
Money coffin. Yes.
Money coffin.
So that's all I got. Sorry. But we got cookies.
We did. What was the question?
Oh, embarrassing things. You don't know anything about that, do you?
Embarrassing things in school.
In school.
Where do I begin? We're not going to go there. I got that behind me, and now I'm a furry. I became a furry to forget about all that shit. And then this shirt happened.
Hey, dude, shirts happen.
Oh. Well done.
I'm sorry, I panicked.
That was good.
Thanks, the 80s.
Oh, jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh, we killed Dez.
Do we have any more questions?
Sure we do.
What do we got?
But
What do we got? Finish it off with the
Okay,
question.
we're close to the end.
Yeah, we are.
All right.
We are.
Eggman, what is the best thing to waste money on? I think we answered that.
Charity. Charity is the proper answer.
Oh God, I don't know if I want to ask that.
Yeah, then don't.
Ask it. Ask it.
Great question.
No,
All right.
usually it doesn't. Usually it means the answer is going to be anal.
All right, you know what? This could be taken a funny way. Catch just asked, what would your mate have to do for you to leave them?
Oh, no, boo. Okay, no,
Right?
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean that's simple. I mean you're like 3 lines away from being kicked out of the house anyway.
I could have been on the shirt.
Yeah, I would have done it.
Have you looked at the back?
Wait, what?
No, but Xander will see it later.
Oh, now we know.
Wouldn't that be great if the back of the shirt was just like his back in a Hawaiian shirt? Now his top hat barely visible over the shoulder.
All right, I got one last one from Sarathan. Suddenly you're a kaiju in Chicago. How do you inform the populace that you are no harm in your kaiju state?
That we're not hard in our guide. Well, I think
Harm.
Oh, How do we show them we're not hard? Kaijus are naked. I know that. I've seen E6 something. How would I let the populace know I'm no harm?
Yes.
I'd go to a furry convention.
Oh.
You crush the smallest building.
No, you point to the ruined buildings and say, they were that way when I got here.
Ah, such beautiful runes.
Oh, so it is.
Do we got time?
No, not really.
All right, guys, that is our time. Look, from the bottom of my heart, this is incredible what you guys just did. I want to thank Motor City FurCon really fast for putting this panel in main events. Guys, thank you for showing up. We are on nearly 200 episodes, and that's because of you guys. Thank you for being here. Guys, we are the Dragget Show. Our guests have been Pandas, we have Bath, we have Boozy, Dragor, Kage, the Xander, I am Alkali. Thank you very much. Enjoy the convention, and good night! Guys, that was killer. Thank you so much.
It was almost killer if you put that to your mouth.
He started drinking it.
He was going
There's booze in there.
There's glass in there. That's glass in there now.
What's up? Thank you.
Sorry.
It's not the worst thing I've ever done. Yeah. You ever want the real answer to that question? Ask me in private.